Well, the Sunshine State is just a step away from allowing faculty and staff at state colleges and universities to carry guns on campus. The Florida legislature approved a bill last week that will allow employees to train as guardians. It just needs Governor Ron DeSantis' signature. DeSantis already included $6 million in his budget to implement the program at Florida's 12 universities and 28 colleges. A similar program is already placed in Florida's K-12 schools, and that was enacted after the 2018 shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. The proposal to expand the program to higher education came after a shooting at Florida State University last year in which 2 people died. All right, we're going to welcome in now from Campus Reform, Assistant Editor William Biagini. And I hope I pronounced that right, William. Did I get that right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
It was close. It's pronounced Biagini,
okay.
but it was pretty good.
Okay, well, I butchered that one. I should know that my Italian side of the family. But thank you for thank you for coming on. This is a really serious concern right now. I know. I have a son who's in college, and he told me that he and his friends have actually been talking about getting concealed carry permits because of what's happening right now. What are you hearing from students on campus? How are they feeling in this atmosphere?
Thank you so much. It's great to be here. So, yes, exactly as you mentioned, Florida, there's this new proposal in Florida to expand the state's Guardian program, which would allow trained students and staff to carry on campus. This is great. You mentioned the Florida State University shooting. My brother is actually a student at Florida State University and was there when this happened. So this proposal is extremely important, and it's great to see our legislators do this.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a concern for a lot of folks. Supporters argue that the Guardian programs have already been implemented in a K-12 schools. So why shouldn't trained faculty and staff at colleges have the same ability to protect students? Opponents say that guns increase the risk. But do you think that argument holds any water?
It holds no water. So here's the thing. The radical left will have you think that the solution to the gun crisis is to take all the guns away. But that's exactly what we should not be doing. We should be our Second Amendment rights should be protected on and off campus. So this Guardian program already allows for campus carry for trained students and staff at high schools and K-12 schools around the country. But it's now being expanded to include higher education. And that's great. As a Floridian and a proud gun owner myself, this is something that I support. And I have a lot of students and friends who campus safety is one of their main issues, one of their main areas of concern. So it's great to see that is finally being addressed.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me ask you this question. Do you think policies like this, do you think they reflect a broader philosophical divide between those who prioritized, armed self-defense and those who favor stricter gun restrictions?
Right. So here's the thing. We've seen all across the country, we've seen campuses that are historically leftist dominated prioritize ideology rather than student safety. And this is something that we've been monitoring for a long time here at the Leadership Institute's Campus Reform. For example, we saw at the University of Minnesota, that school, after severing ties with law enforcement, saw a drastic spike in violent crime. We also saw other universities across the country, like American universities, implement, ironically, sanctuary campus policies. They're called sanctuary, but they really make the campuses more unsafe for students. So they're prioritizing the needs of illegal aliens. We saw that at American University. At Michigan State University, they said that they were going to dismantle immigration enforcement. So these campuses that claim to be called sanctuary campuses actually make the environment more unsafe for students. And so it's great to see that Florida is leading the charge into making campuses more safe for students.
Yeah, and we saw what happened at Old Dominion just the other week, the shooting there. Critics point to rising tensions, say people are on edge right now. But really, this is precisely why we need to have additional layers of protection.
Exactly. So the environments are becoming more dangerous for students on and off campus. That's why policies like these are extremely important. We even saw the shooting at the bar in Austin very recently that claimed the lives of several people. There was a shooting at Annunciation Church in Minneapolis, Minnesota, towards the turn of the year that claimed several lives as well. So here's the thing. We have these shootings going on, and the solution is to not take guns away. That is not what we should do. What we should do is see our Second Amendment rights protected. We should be having those rights protected by not just Florida, but states all across the country as well. We have the ability to protect ourselves, but many of these universities are publicly funded institutions. So we as taxpayers should be able to say, yeah, I should have the right to carry my firearm on campus to protect myself and the people that I love.
Yeah, and if criminals are somehow allowed to get guns, we should be able to have guns to protect ourselves. Well, great to be with you. Thank you so much for weighing in. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. It was great to be here.